Hi everyone, Justin here, and I want to show you a neat little website that you could use with students or use yourself to create some education material, and that's makeBelievesComix.com. Now on this site, there's lots and lots of different stuff. In fact, you can dig through it and find all kinds of really neat things, but basically the idea is to create little webcomics. Very much like the old funny pages you would see in the newspaper. These are things students can create in a very easy to use fashion. Now, students can create an account. They can create one through the steps, or there is a sign in with Google option. I'm already signed in, so I'm good to go. But a student can click there and just hit sign in with Google, and they'll automatically have an account. Now, as we look through this, you can create just simple comics yourself. So for example, if I hit create comics, I can see one that I'm working on right here already. I can kind of come in. What I was doing was like a little idea is, what does score mean? So Abraham Lincoln brings up the term score in his famous Gettysburg Address, but what in the world is that? So I put some different characters here. And as you're making your panels, there's different characters that you can use. There's animals, there's little balloons and prompts. There's different stationery. If I click any of these, for example, maybe I want a background on the back of this one. I can find my background section. I know he gave this speech kind of in the outdoors. So maybe I'll click this panel. I'll click this. I get a little background here. I can move this around. I can also scale. So if I want to make this a little different, let's make that bigger. And I'm going to flip it. Oops, flip and move. So now it makes it look like he's outdoors. Maybe I'll add, I want something in front of him, so it makes it look like he's standing in front of a podium. I can kind of use this desk. We'll scale that. And move. And now it looks like he's standing in front of a podium. Then I can add other things to this if I want like a little thought bubble. So I'll put something in there. Let's put a little talking one in here. For score and 7 years ago. So for example, in this one, it's kind of students, they hear that term, Abraham Lincoln saying 4 score and 7 years ago, but what in the world does score really mean? And in this way, a student would be kind of challenged to create a comic explaining the term score. And so a student can come through here and create something like this. When they're happy with it, they can hit print, share, or email. It gives them different options on what to do. I can see I can create it. I can email it to myself. I can create different parts of it. Neat thing is they could hit print. They could save it as an image and send it to you. Lots of different options as that comes across. I'm just going to save that picture. Anything that a student does in here, they can save it. Right? And it always comes to their account as they come across. So it's kind of cool. Now, another thing too is on this site, if you don't want to quite have students have to go through and create everything on their own, all right, there are like this set of comic starters. You can come in here and there's kind of pre-made ones. So you could have students maybe fill something out in there. If I come back to the beginning and scroll down, I can see there's lots of other things. They have like lesson plans that you can use. If I click this guy, they have different thoughts and theories on how you can create different ones that come across it. So there's lots of ideas on this site that you can kind of find pre-made things for students to work with. Now let's hit comic strip starters page. And like I said, as you come and scroll through some of these, there's lots of different ones that kind of come in. So let's pick one guy here. I can see the different panels. So you could have students do word definitions, maybe story retells. They could do lots of different parts as it comes across. So this Make Believes Comics has lots of different options that you can have students use. Different ways that you can fit into any classroom, no matter what age group or what subject you are teaching. So I hope you find this website is something useful to use in your class, and have a great day.